God is not nice. God is kind.
The Bible never tells us to be nice. The Bible tells us to be kind.
First made this video about 5+ years ago when I was studying scripture. But God never calls us to be nice. Never. He calls us to be kind. There's a difference. When you look up the definitions for nice and kind, this is what it said. Being nice means pleasant, agreeable, and satisfactory. When you're typically being nice, you're typically trying to be pleasant and satisfactory, but in the context of being agreeable, meaning whatever a person says, to be satisfactory, you're just agreeing. That's a more direct meaning. Now you have looser meaning that people substituted, from the word kindness. But this is what I'm talking about right here. That's what I'm talking about. When you have the word kind, that means having or showing a friendly, generous, and considerate nature. If you're walking with God actively without compromise and without lukewarmness, you can be kind and you're supposed to be kind. But by definition, you can't be nice. This would mean I agree with people on everything that I personally don't agree with, just for the sake of it, just for the sake of being satisfactory. That's not me. I'm kind to people even if I don't agree with them, because I genuinely care about their well-being and their person. You can disagree and be kind. In fact, one of the fruit of the Spirit is kindness. God is not nice. He is kind. Too many believers have fallen in the trap of trying to be nice. That's why they begin to agree with things that go against God. Instead of being kind, you see, kindness takes strength. The temptation may be there to agree just for the sake, I don't feel like debate, but being kind, you got to maintain strength to be kind. I disagree with you, but I still love you. Can I buy you something to eat, etc.? Hit follow if you like Bible content as such. The deadline is today. People have asked us to do a class teaching on breaking poverty. We're going to be teaching on that as well as accessing the provision that God has stored for you. Provision is oftentimes linked to assignment. You see that in Elijah's life. You see it in Yeshua and Peter, as well as many others. We're going to be teaching on how to access the provision that God has stored for you, as well as a lot of other things. Also breaking off mammon, because some people, they take it to the area of greed, and that's unbiblical. Also how to understand God's plan and provision for the time of the end with the advancement of the gospel, and also the enemies with the kingdom of the beast. So you never know. This could be an answered prayer if this is something you've been praying for. If you want to be added to the email list, you can DM me, inbox me, message me on Instagram, the word join. And if you're watching from Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, you can also click the link in my story or bio to join. And it's a pre-recorded class, not live. You watch at your convenience. The only thing that is live, though, is the 30-minute Q&A. That's first come, first serve. It's freely included with it, so bring your best questions.